Okay, I'm back again with another chain challenge Paralogue walkthrough Deathless run on Lunatic. What you want to do is put your units in this sort of formation and retreat. Sorry about the video stuttering. And you want to attack with Reinhard and reposition out after dancing to bait all the enemies. Just to put this into perspective, Reinhard has the S rank summoner support and is supported with Olivia and Julia and Lucina are supported together. What you want to then do is continue to retreat, and Bolin will be in the opportune spot for you to kill her, and that's the reason why we retreated, and it's going to be a tactic we do use in level 3. You can then simply pick off the remaining enemies and end your turn. Lucina, regardless of your speed IV, should be able to double this cleric and kill him, or kill her, completing the first map. Luckily though, the second map is actually very simple. That's because if you place your units in this sort of, formation, you can simply kill the first archer and then reposition out. Luckily for us, this axe fighter does have drawbacks, so he pretty much wins the game for us because he keeps pulling his allies out of range. So you can simply kill, pick one off, and then dance out. Again, take your time. Do not attack with Julia because we're going to use her special later on, so we want to keep her her special in sync. And you can simply take your time and kill that axe fighter. There's no need to rush. Okay, the positioning is very strict. You need to have your green mage on the right of Lucina. For some odd reason, Bolin seems to charge Lucina, so she'll break the block, and your green mage needs to be to the right so that Roy doesn't chase Lucina. You want Brave Roy to move downwards instead of running to the left. So that's the reason why we keep Julia near the right of the screen. You can then simply kill the units if you follow my movements, and then let Olivia tank with Triangle Adept 3. Bolin will make the exact same mistake of running into us, and you can simply pick her off and then kill Brave Ike. So again, it's all about killing Lance, Cena first, repositioning out, killing Roy, and then killing the remaining units. Be very careful now because there's always going to be 2 dancers per map. But luckily, due to the positioning of this red sword unit, you can simply kill him and reposition out. So now we have 1 unit which is not going to be danced. And just using basic maths of 2 plus 2, we know that the blue mage is going to move 4 spaces. And Julia is able to tank. But we want her to tank. And the reason for that is because we can now Wings of Mercy. Keep in mind, like, Olivia has Wings of Mercy 2, and it still works. You can Wings of Mercy, dance Julia, reciprocal aid, and then place Julia in front of Inigo. Because she now has Green Tonebreaker active, she can essentially pick up Inigo, charging her special Dragon Fang, which we do need. Now, you might be wondering what I'm actually doing, but I'm stalling because we need Lucina to have moderate health for the next map. So we're simply moving our unit around. Keep in mind, Azora will most likely be chasing Reinhard, so you can simply, bait and outsmart the enemy team by moving your unit around as necessary. You can then pick up Azora and end the mission. Okay, the second map is actually pretty simple when you know exactly what's going to happen. Again, you have 2 dancers, and they're always going to dance the enemies adjacent to them. So Shagur will go for the red Pegasus unit, and Olivia will go for the axe unit. Now we know that this horse unit is going to move 6 spots. So what we want to do is make a red unit tank him. And we're going to make Lucina do that. That's the reason why we need her to have high HP. And because of Lucina's high speed, she will double this Green Axe unit and kill him all the time. Doesn't matter what your IV is, you should be able to kill him. Because this Sword Flyer is animal, he will target Julia, who we pushed back. We can then dance Lucina with Defiant Speed active to kill Olivia. Again, the red Sword Flyer is going for Julia like an animal, so we can just pick him off and have some free chicken tonight. We can then simply wait for Sugar to move down, and we can use Lucina to kill. Even if your Lucina can't kill in one attack, you can simply dance with Olivia, because again, Olivia is in that pole position. That's the reason why we put her there. The final map again is the same sort of scenario. We're going to use Julia again to essentially wipe out the enemy team, and we're going to use Reinhard and Olivia later on. So again, doing basic maths of 2+2, we can see where the enemies are going to move their units. And so we want to keep Reinhard and Olivia out of the crossfire, because we do not want these enemy units to attack them, and we want them to focus Julia. So to do that, we're going to heal Julia with reciprocal aid, and we're going to simply reposition Olivia, dance, and reposition. That way, both units are out of the crossfire. Green Tonebreaker and Dragon Fang will kill Inigo, and Julia will be able to tank Shigur, and you can simply pick him off. And at this point, it's pretty much game over. Again, we do have Dragon Fang procced again. So this is the reason why we never attacked with Julia in the initial maps, is so we can keep getting these successive Dragon Fangs, and we can simply blow up Olivia with Death Blow 3, and spur attack from Lucina, don't forget that. So she gets it nuked, and it's pretty much game over here. We can attack with Reinhard and then kill with Olivia. Because Azura has Triangle Adept 3, you pretty much nuke her into orbit. And that is game, set, and match. So hopefully this helped or gave you some form of ideas to use. The third map is definitely the hardest. Good luck.